It's that time of year again. Time for a fresh start, fresh clean, fresh everything. One of my goals this year is to declutter my drawers of my desk, which I know I did last year, but I think I'm going to do a slightly deeper clean of them. And I'm going to show you guys how I reset my writer space. Hi, my name is Dawn Dalton. I am a freelance writer and an author, and it's January and it is snowing outside. So I thought today would be a great day to go through and clean up my desk, reset it, refresh some of the stuff on it because it is feeling a little stale, and I do need to add a couple of books to the series that is sitting at the top of my desk, which means I'm gonna have to adjust what's already up there. So let's get started on getting my desk all reset, refreshed, and cleaned up. I'm overthinking this process, and I know I am, but I can't help myself. So one of the big problems I have is I have so much stuff on and in my desk and sitting on the bookcase over in my reading corner that it's a little overwhelming. And so I know that I have a vision in my head of what I want both spaces to look like. But it is so hard when you're like, but I got these really cute unicornios for Christmas. You know, I got a No-Face, but he doesn't match the fairies and stuff on my desk. But I think everything's gonna look better over there. We'll see. We'll see, because I need to move some stuff from here to there and from there into the office and try to get everything to where I want it to be. One of the big roadblocks in getting everything cleaned up is my coworker. She is solidly sleeping and makes it hard to get to that part of my desk, but we do what we can. So I've had a casualty, an avoidable casualty, that if I had been paying attention to what I was doing instead of trying to rush through and get this done, it wouldn't have happened. Now, on the top shelf of my desk, I have an extra little shelvy unit thing that I always put books and trinkets and whatnot on, and that includes my Fairy Glen fairies. And normally I put the books up first and then all the trinkets, because the books like to slide around until there's enough in the spot to keep them from sliding around. And today I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna decorate and it's gonna be good and I'm gonna figure all this out, and then I'm gonna put the books up and they slid the opposite way that they normally do and knocked her off the bookcase, and I'm looking at many pieces. So unfortunately, my little warrior fairy is no more. And now I need to try to figure out which one she was and see if I can get a new one. I feel so much better having done that, even with the mistake of putting my fairy up before putting my books on the shelf and causing me to lose a fairy I've had for almost 20 years. But it was very necessary to get everything cleaned up, wiped down, slightly rearranged. For the most part, not a lot has changed on my desk. I did move my washi tape over to my bookcase. I also took the sticker drawers that I had across the room and put them over here and filled the top drawer with what was left of my my Pilot G2 pens that aren't in the purple container of the colors that I'm currently using. And in doing that, I took like all of my old bullet journals and I put them in the office. At some point I need to figure out if I'm going to keep those or, you know, dispose of them. But then that allowed me to put onto my desk stuff that I want to use more often, like my writer's notebook, the notebooks for the novels that I'm working on currently. I also have a little bit of stuff that's only going to be on here for a little while. And cleaning up a little bit in the office, I found these notebooks that all have story ideas in them, so I do need to get those transferred into my writer's notebook or writer binder. But yeah, it feels better. I feel like the year doesn't start until I have a clean workspace and a good solid plan. And that's going to be the next thing I really kind of hammer into, is my plan of attack for writing for this year, or at least this quarter. I hope you enjoyed sort of seeing my messy desk and watching it turn into something that's neat and organized, and hopefully will stay that way for longer than it has in the past. If you've been enjoying this, be sure to feed the algorithm, boop that like button, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!